Hello everyone, what's up? How are you all doing? Okay, so we'll wait for 1, 2 more minutes, then we can start. Okay, so how many of you are joining the session for the first time, or like all of you already joined the previous session? Yeah, okay, so just a quick check. Am I audible? Okay, great. So yeah, it's 7:05. I think it's the right time to get started. Okay, so before I start, let me just introduce myself briefly. So, my name is Kriti, and I am working as a software engineer in Microsoft. Apart from that, I am an alumni of IIT Kanpur. Or if you want to know anything else, you just go and check my LinkedIn or Instagram, whatever you like. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. So yeah, let me repeat one thing. I'll just try to convey my message. Then I'll keep a separate Q&A session where you can ask your query and I'll love to answer them. Great. Still not audible? Okay. Few of you are saying audible, few of us saying not audible. Rishabh, if you're in the call, can you please confirm if it's audible or not?
Okay, Kriti. Okay, guys, I'll be audible to you. Just give a thumbs up to confirm it.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Kriti, we can start now.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just a quick check. Is the screen visible? Okay. Okay, great. So today's session is about unlocking top tech careers, the essential topics and tools for SD, data science, data analyst, and cybersecurity roles. So today, basically, we'll explore what these roles involve, what skills you need, and how you can start building a successful career in technology. So yeah, let's get started. So before I proceed, I'd like to give a brief introduction, like a brief overview of the different tech career paths, like whether you are just starting out or looking to switch roles. So understanding the options will help you make better decisions for your future. So yeah. So there today I'm gonna discuss basically these four roles. So first thing first, I'll start with SD. SD is basically software development engineer. So SD is basically design, build, and maintain software applications using programming language and developer tools. So basically, SD is that developer thing that you understand. Then there comes data science roles. So data scientists are like they basically analyze the big data, complex data, and they extract the insights to build predictive models using some statistics, machine learning, deep learning, those things. And then the third thing is data analyst. So data analyst is a bit like it's not exactly engineering role, but yeah, data analyst also we can like it's a smaller subset you can say. Yeah, so they basically interpret data trends and provide actionable reports to support the business decision making. And then comes the cybersecurity specialist. So this is a thing that recently, not recently, but yeah, in last decade it got introduced, and now it's like there is so much of demand, but the supply is less. So yeah, cybersecurity specialists, what they do, they basically like protect the systems and networks from the cyber threats and implementing security measures. So the thing is, I mean, all the IT infrastructures and all, there could be some threats. So in news, I don't know if you follow or not. So a few days back in AIMS Delhi, I guess there was some data breach. So how this data breach happen, all those things for like auditing and all these things, cybersecurity specialists do. They like dig and they find out how this happened, why this happened, something like that. And this is something not just analyze. Before something happens, some attack can happen. They also protect your system. So yeah, this is something very interesting and this is trending nowadays. So yeah, let me discuss one by one role. So first I'll start with software development engineer, or we call it SD, SWE. So company to company, the name might vary, but yeah, this is the same thing. So SD, what they do, and like what do you need to know to become one? So the key topics and tools for SD is like the first thing is SD is design, build, and maintain software. So to do that, you need to master a few of the topics. The main topic that is like must is data structures and algorithm. Like in the hiring procedure, the first step to become an SD is to know data structure. The interview will contain data structure. The online assessment will contain data structure. So yeah, the must thing you need to know is data structure. And like why do you need data structures? Because if you know data structures and algorithm, these help you to solve problems in real life efficiently. And data structure is just a concept. So how do we implement that? To implement data structure, you need to know some programming language, and that too like object oriented programming. So it's not like you can pick any of the OOP language. It could be C++, it could be Java. There's no restrictions like you need to know this specifically, you need to know Python. It's nothing like that. Whatever you are comfortable in, you can go with that. And most of the companies, like most of the big tech companies, they provide options to like you can choose any of these language. So and on the other hand, the thing is if you already know one programming language, let's say you know C++. So it's not that difficult for you to learn Java because the concept is same, more or less same. It's like 1820. So only the syntax and all those things change. Other than that, it's the same thing only. Okay. So once you know data structure, once you know to write code for the data structures problem, then comes the other CS fundamentals like databases, version control. So SDs use the like database like SQL, NoSQL databases, along with like when you work in a project, like you collaborate, right? So you need to learn or you need to know how like Git works, like for version control and all. Then there you need to know like how to use these IDs. So when we like come to that common tools that includes like IDs, I would say you can go with Visual Studio Codes, coming to CI/CD platforms like Jenkins, and you can or you should also learn how to use that containers tool like Docker and collaboration platforms like Jira, it might be Slack. Yeah, so mastering these things, and like when you not like you also need to develop some projects, right? So when you are developing the project, you should like master these technologies or these tools. So it's a plus when you're applying for SD in some big tech. Okay, so and the hiring procedure, this is more or less same for company to company. So first you apply, then your resume gets shortlisted. Once your resume gets shortlisted, then you go for online assessment that we call as OA. So it may be your on-campus placement, it might be your off-campus you're applying, but the procedure is almost similar or the same, I could say, not even similar. So first your resume gets shortlisted, and then once your resume got shortlisted, you are asked for the online assessment, that is way. In the way, in companies like other product-based companies like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Qualcomm, all these companies will give you only like CPs only, competitive programmings. So within some time windows, you need to pass all the test cases and submit a solution, the efficient solution, or something like that. So once you are done with the way, then there will be some shortlisting for the interview. Then company to company, there might be like 2 to 3 rounds of technical interviews they involve. And in the interview, the first round will go obviously again the DSC round only. And in the next part of the interview, there will be like you will be asked CSE fundamentals. There could be system design, your projects, and all the trainings or internships you have done. There will be some elaborative discussion about that. Okay. Coming to system design, for SD roles, system design is also very much important. I mean, if you're applying for the freshers role, then okay, you can skip. Now, it's not suggestible at all to skip, but yeah, if you even if you are asked, you will be like asked some higher level system design questions. But yeah, if you are applying for SD2 or SD3, then there will be one separate interview round for specifically system design. So yeah, I think okay. Let me summarize once. What other things you need to know? I have covered DSA. Then these tools I have already mentioned, like uh, Git, Slack, all those things I told. And then your project. Then yeah, this is the procedure. That is how you can become a SD in a top-notch company. And yeah, like there are also product-based sorry, product based I already covered. So there are also some service based companies. So for them, the procedure is almost the same, but yeah, the DSA percentage is comparatively less for them. They more focus on the CSE fundamentals and your projects, your internships, your college CGPA, all those things. For them, it matters more, but for the product-based companies, they're basically a bit aligned to your DSA skill and projects. Yeah. Okay. Moving on, I'll discuss about data science. So, data scientist, it sounds good. Okay. So, like, what do they do, and what skills do you need to become a data scientist in this day? So, the key topics and tools for data scientists, like see, the data scientists mainly use the machine learning, deep learning, all those things. So when you are preparing for to become a data scientist, so there are few things that you need to master. The first thing that comes is statistics and probability. So if you do not know statistics and probability, you cannot like do good in machine learning. So that is a main thing Then you need to know obviously machine learning, deep learning, data processing, and also you need to know linear algebra a bit. And there comes some visual so when you are developing some good projects for like data science roles, so it should contain some of the visualization tools. And so let me tell you some of the essential tools that I mean so if you're applying for data scientist role, so you must know, like there is some must. If you're applying for SD, I told there is no restrictions, but yeah, if you're applying for data scientist, you must know Python, R, and there are some like libraries that you should know. It sounds easy like NumPy, those uh, PyTorch and TensorFlow. These things you must know, and you should be good with Jupyter Notebooks, Google Colab, and Git is so common for all the roles. And yeah, you should also use some visualization tools. So this is how you make projects for data scientists. So in top-notch companies, for data scientists also, like in SD, there will be roles like SD1, SD2, SD3. Likewise, for data scientist also, there will be three types of role, like data scientist 1, data scientist 2, data scientist 3. So you can compare SD1 with data scientist 1. Both are like freshers role for fresh college graduate. And there will be SD2 and DS2. They are at same level. So those are for the people who have some years of experiences in the respective field. So when you are applying for a freshers role, your the procedure is same only, like you apply, your resume gets shortlisted, then you are asked for the OA. In OA for all the roles there will be like DSA only. So if you're applying in the for the data scientist position in like freshers role, in that case also you need to know DSA. But yeah, your project must like align with the data scientist thing, but yeah, you're expected to know DSA. And if you're applying for data scientist 2, then DSA percentage becomes like 70%. If you're applying for data scientist 3, the DSA percentage is 50%. And the DSA percentage gets reduced, and this like your experience in the respective fields that is more required at that time. Uh, so next comes data analyst. So what is data analyst? What's their role, and what do they like? What do you need to do to become a data analyst? So yeah. So few of the topics that is important, like data analysts mainly interpret data to help business make decision. So if you want to become a data analyst, you do not need to know DSA that much. And the key things you need to know are like data cleaning, preparation, and like some statistical method to do the data analysis. And you will also need to be good at like data visualization and reporting. So there are some of the tools which I found essential for like data analysts. There's a like SQL spreadsheet like Excel, programming with Python, little bit of programming, and visualization platforms like Tableau, Power BI, and reporting tools like ETL platforms that help data integration, and collaboration tools like Confluence and Jira. Jira is also obviously useful. So these skills help you turn your raw data into like actionable insights. So yeah, if you want to become a data analyst, these are the things you need to know. And here there is no DS around while like you're applying to become a data science analyst. So yeah, there will be like CV shortlisting, then there will be OA. In the OAs, your like it will be mostly aptitude, and then there will be some fundamental questions, MCQs, and there will be some interviews regarding your projects and your experience, internships, and all. And yeah, you are good to go. Now comes cybersecurity. So let's talk about cybersecurity roles. Like, what do these professionals do? Like cybersecurity professionals, what they do? So they basically like there are so many responsibilities that they take care, and I mean nowadays we are like completely digitally driven, and we have like very much dependency on like digital thing, but we do not care much about security. So this is more prone to attacks and all those things. So securing our infrastructure is very much important nowadays. So that's why cybersecurity job roles and is now like in trend. Y- They need more cybersecurity experts because there is more need in the job market. So if you so what I don't know if you have a clear understanding like what do they do or not, but yeah, like there are many more responsibilities. Like let's say there's a company, let's say Microsoft. So in Microsoft there is a completely designated org that like takes care of Microsoft security thing. So I don't know if you know or not. So there is like Microsoft Defender and all those things. So those are the product of Microsoft Security org. So what do they basically do? They make sure all the products that Microsoft make, those are secure. Like if someone is trying to breach it, to do some attack, to like there are so many blackhead hackers who like want to break into the system and fetch some data. Like there is some ransomware attack. Like in ransomware attack, what do? They like break into your system, they like lock your system, and then they ask for the money. So in return, they give you back your system. So these are the things which is very common nowadays. So the security team, they make sure the infrastructure is secure. So if someone is trying to breach, someone is trying to break the security, they're not able to do it. Or even if there is some security concern or something like that, the security team only, they make the patch, they go and do the audit, they find out the root cause, and they come up with the solution. Like they not only secure the existing system, they also like detect intrusions, and they also come with the patch. So intrusion detection, prevention, both comes under cybersecurity job roles only. So yeah, if you were like interested in cybersecurity, so they're like the topics that you need to know is networking, operating system, and like some cryptology. Like there are some cryptographic algorithms like AES, DES, those things you need to know, you need to understand. And you should also focus on like risk assessment and incident response. And then again, for auditing thing, there will be like digital forensics. So there are some like there is one dedicated operating system that you should know, like Kali Linux. So that is completely for like learning cybersecurity. And apart from that, there are like tools that include like network analyzers like Wireshark, then vulnerability scanners like nations. And for like cybersecurity experts, they also do that VAPT thing. VAPT's full form is vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. So for that also there are like testing shorts like Metasploit, SIEM, and there are like some tools like Splunk. And so yeah, these skills are like vital for keeping digital assets safe. So yeah, so coming to the roles, like I already told, there are like SD1, SD2, SD3, and there comes like data scientist 1, data scientist 2, and data scientist 3. Likewise, for cybersecurity, there are like this sort of roles which are similar to like position wise, they are similar to like SD or data scientist. So if I particularly talk about Microsoft, so in Microsoft, there are roles like threat researcher 1, threat researcher 2, threat researcher 3. So how do you apply? So like how the recruitment happens. So again, the same thing, you submit your resume. So it aligns with the security roles, they will shortlist your like resume. Then you will be asked for the OS. So in OA, for like if you're again applying for the freshers role, you will have to go through the DSA round again. Then there will be this interview. Then in the final round of the interviews, you will be asked your cybersecurity projects, your basic understanding about cybersecurity, whatever projects you have done, whatever training programs you have taken, whatever internship you have done, those things, there will be a long discussion. And based on that, you will be hired in the freshers role. But if you already have some good experiences in cybersecurity, you can apply for the threat researcher 2 rows, threat researcher 3 rows. So there the like procedure is same, but like the selection procedure is same, but there will be like criteria wise it will be different. Like in ways there will not be where DSA question. There will not be like competitive programming sort of question. There will be some other question they will ask to like hack something or test the vulnerability, something like that. So on basis of that, we'll get shortlisted. So yeah, now that you know about the main roles, let's discuss how to choose the right one and keep growing in your career. So choosing the right role and is like it's like very much important. Like yeah, someone cannot come and say ki, this role is good, this role is bad. This is something not like that. Assess your interests, strengths, and goals, and explore through like how do you understand? Like you cannot decide in a night. I want to become this, I want to become that. It's nothing like that. So these roles are more or less similar. The pay scale is more or less similar. The perks, if you want to join a product-based companies, the perks are similar for all these roles, but you are the one who need to decide which role you wanna go with. So for that, you need to do some introspection. And it's not like only thinking in your mind, like you can explore through the internships, projects, or self-study. You can take some course and you can do some hands-on. Hands-on is very much important if you're an engineer. So that's how you understand like what to do, what's your interest. So, and like continuous learning is the key. And I mean, when you do some internship or you take some project, you need to find out your interest. If you do like some hands-on, you will understand what's your interest is. So first choose the right role, then aligning to the roles, like make your portfolio, apply in the company, get your CV shortlisted, do the things. And like while applying, there are a few things that you need to keep in your mind. So whenever you are applying, you will first need to like read the job description, what the job description says. So there should be some like keywords that they mention. There must be some criteria that they mention. So for applying that role, your resume must align to that. So someone asked this question that do I need to like change my resume as per all the roles? So yeah, why not? Like take a like keep a template handy and just adding some keywords or something like that. That like doesn't need much effort. So reading the job description is very much important. And when you are applying, you should know like there's no one manually reading your resume and something like that. So these things are completely taken care by LLM. So your resume must be, aligned to the roles that they are specifying. And there is some ATS score of the resume that you must check before you apply to any of the companies. So you just make your resume, make it a one-page resume. Do not put unnecessary informations like your hobbies, all those things in your resume. Your resume must be professional. And you go and check your ATS score of your resume. Then read the job description and apply to the company. And while reading the job description, you find out the keywords that they are asking for. And if you know those things, just highlight those in your resume. and that's how your resume will get shortlisted. So there are people who come and say ki, I completely aligned to this role, but my resume didn't get shortlisted. Why so? Because there was some fault in the resume itself. It might be like it is not aligned properly, so the ATS code is less, or they were not able to highlight whatever the things that like they want. So that is why I'm repeating this. Like reading the job description is very, very, very much important. As per the job description, you like update your resume, then apply. Once you've applied and your resume got shortlisted, then go for the way. So for way like way that is online assessment, uh, this is some time practice. So for that, you need to practice like you should give some mocks and something like that so that you get practice to the time thing so that you are able to solve the question within the time window that they provide. And once you're done with OA and you got shortlisted for the interview, be confident in the interview. And while applying, do not lie in your resume because you will be asked question based on the things that you have already mentioned in your resume. So it's not at all a good idea to, you know, lie on your resume. So it's important that whatever the things you know, that only you mention, be true to your resume. And then in the interview rounds, it's like, let's say you are given a DSA problem and you do not know the solution. So how do you approach? You never straightforwardly say, sorry, sir, I don't know this. No, this is not the right thing you do in the interview. So, because the interviewer doesn't always want the answer, they try to see your problem solving skill. How do you approach? Your approach they want to see. So, this is very much important, the way you represent. So, thinking out loud is a good thing. Like, whenever you are given basic question or something like that, you should be clear. The question must be clear to you. So if you have any doubt, you just ask. Let's say someone gave you some question. So ask. Let's say they asked, you were given an array of numbers and your uh, task is to like solve the duplicate one exists in the array or not. So if you have that question in your mind, you must ask, sir, may I know, is there any negative numbers in the array? How many times there are repeated numbers? Is it only twice or more than that? So these are some of the edge cases or the constraint that you must know to approach with the solution. So it's better to ask. That shows you have clarity, you are understanding the problem first before right away jumping into the solution. Even if you know the solution, do not right away jump into the solution. First, you take your time, and then once you are completely like you've understood what's the existing problem is, then try to solve. And don't, even if you know the optimal solution, don't right away jump into it. Start with the brute force solution, then try to come up with some better solution if that is possible. Like give your brute force solution, then analyze yourself. Okay, this is the time complexity, this is the space complexity, can I optimize this? So this is how you drive the interview, and this is what that shows your impact. So your approach is very much important in the interview. So interviewer will see how you approach to a real world problem, because in real world there will be like no DSA problem you solve, right? So your approach matters the most. Be confident and approach this so. And once you ace in the interview, ta-da, you're done. So yeah, I think this is what I wanted to say. Now I'll go with the like Q&A session. If any of you have any question, you just raise your hands and one by one, I'd love to answer. Okay. Yeah, Shobik, go ahead. You can unmute yourself and say. Okay, I think this is your question. Ma'am, could you give some project ideas for the data science or data scientists that stand out from the job in MNC company? My microphone is deactivated. Hey, am I audible? Can anyone confirm? Yeah. So, yeah. So, Souvik, you wanted to know the uh, project ideas, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, for the like data scientist role. So, I mean, it's not like there is some project idea ideal. Like you should use some like recent technologies, like let's say PyTorch, TensorFlow, or something advanced than that. That like you should like build your project such a way. First thing that you should be able to show that you have used some like latest technologies. Second thing, in your project, you should be able to. Okay, you can mute yourself. So much of noise coming from your end. Yeah. Second thing, while you are like presenting a project of yours in your resume, you like numbers, numerics, like there was some existing thing and you have improved the accuracy to this percent to this percent. So these things matter a lot. So whatever project you make, whatever interests you, you can make a project on that. But you should keep a thing in your mind that you are using the latest technologies. Like let's say you asked for data scientist or those things. So for that, like I think in nowadays, I don't know. I'm not sure if anything latest than this PyTorch and TensorFlow thing has come up. If there's like you should work on the latest technologies first thing first, and secondly, you should like through your project, you should be able to give some impact, like scale up thing you should do. So that is how you will present your project. But it doesn't matter whatever you do, it could be anything like any simple thing. It could be, or it could be very complex. Whatever interests you, you can do. But yeah, you should be able to like give the solution in a numeric way. Okay. Okay. So you want to know whether you need DSE in cybersecurity and ethical hackers role. So yeah, the thing is ki if you're applying for the freshers role, in that case, like in top companies like Microsoft, Google, yeah, DSE you need to know. But yeah, if you're applying for like if you already have some experience on cybersecurity and all, and you're applying for threat researcher two or associate analyst two, those things, like the experience roles, in that case, you do not know, need to know. Yeah. For cybersecurity, I mean, for cybersecurity, you can like, I think you can do some like real-time solution related project. Let's say you just find out the some 10 like vulnerabilities, top 10 OWASP, top 10 vulnerabilities, and you will come up with the solution in your way. If not possible with 10, let's start with two, three. This could be one thing. Or if you want to like contribute to the digital forensics thing, then you can do if the data is available or if you're able to somehow get the data like in cybersecurity thing, getting the data is a bit like, you know, there would be some people who will sell the data or something like that. So if you're able to get like the breach data or something like that, then you can try to like backtrace and do the reverse engineering and find out how do they like break into the system, did those things, and you can make your project on digital forensics like that. So yeah, there are like plenty of things on cybersecurity you can do. So these are the two things that came up in my mind recently. And other than that, you can also like make some intrusion detection system. So there could be things like making an intrusion detection system for your, it could be for your laptop only. It could be like for a whole network or once you like done with your intrusion detection system. Once if this is detected, how it can be prevented. So you can also make a intrusion prevention system. Other than that, there are so many things in cybersecurity you can do. Like there is that MITRE ATTCK framework. I don't know if you're aware of this or not. Let me ping that. MITRE. CK. So MITRE and CK is for like offensive side and for defensive side, and this is a dynamic thing. So this is real source. So you can also collaborate, contribute to that. That would be like, yeah, really good project. So yeah, these are some of the things that came up in my mind. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm not that comfortable in reading the messages. Are you able to like unmute yourself, raise your hands and unmute yourself and ask the questions if that works for you?
Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah,
as someone studying IT and planning to move into cybersecurity, how can he or she can combine AI and secure coding practices to build systems that are resistant to AI-powered attacks in future?
yeah. So, see, nowadays AI is very much important. Like you cannot standalone become something without using AI. So, if you choose cybersecurity, if you choose like SD, anything you choose, if you like work in DevOps or development, whatever you work or cybersecurity, whatever you work on, AI you need. So, whenever you are making an intrusion detection system or anything you are making, you need to in the back end you need to use AI. So so like whenever you are giving a cybersecurity solution, I don't know in this like at this time whether it is possible to do without AI or not. Like in my final year project also, I made a intrusion detection system. So in the backend, I completely used AI only. So there was some agents and something like that who is to take care of those things. So that is how you can do. Like let's say you are making a intrusion detection system. So you go and make some AI agent and ask those agents to take care of those things. I think I have answered. Is it clear or do you need some more clarification or
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have
Thank
some
you.
doubts? Okay.
No.
Okay.
And one more question is there, can I ask it?
Yeah, sure.
And suppose if someone is aiming for role in cybersecurity and later SDE, like what specific long-term habits or learning routines someone can have, or do you believe he should create the biggest career advantage, like the habits
I
or routine?
mean, I'm not sure. Like, what did you say? Someone is aiming
Like
for cybersecurity
someone is
and
looking forward to working in cybersecurity and
correct.
later becoming an SDE. Like which
I
specific
mean,
long-term habits or learning routines do you think create the most career advantage?
okay, so you are in college, oh?
Yeah, third year.
Which year? Third year. Okay, so you are targeting on final year, you want to like go for a cybersecurity role and take some experience, then switch back to SD, right? That is what you're saying. Am I understanding it correctly?
Yes, yes.
So for that, I mean, becoming an SDA, yeah, you need to practice DSA and like practice DSA problems while working every day. Then there are some contests. I don't know if you know or not. On Lead Code, on GFG, there will be some weekly contests and something like that. So take part in those. So when you take part in some contest, so you get practice to solve your problem within a like time frame, so that really helps. So initially you will not be able to solve all the problems, but eventually if you try every day at a time, you will be practiced to it. And when you are doing good in the contest, you will know, okay, I am ready for the like big companies in something like that. Yeah.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay. So
Go
my
ahead.
question is, what's the best approach to get referrals, either from a hiring manager or person from the same department? Because I'm trying my best
Hmm.
to connect with them on LinkedIn, either messaging them, either showcasing my profile or showcasing my projects that I have done, my current internship that I'm doing with Inline, sending them my resume as well. What would you say like best impactful approach so that I can
See,
grab attention?
I mean, the like hiring managers do not give the referrals, so you need to ask someone else in the company. And first of all, I think if you're not an insider, you will not know who is the hiring manager. That is only open to like someone insider. Okay. So coming to the thing, what you need to do, let's say you are applying in Microsoft and you wanna get some referral from someone who is working in Microsoft. So go to LinkedIn, find like let's say you find at least 15 to 20 people who are working with Microsoft and approach them saying, this is the role I am interested in. Provide them the job ID. Just do not directly go and say, "Ki sir or ma'am, I'm interested in these roles. Help me find the opportunities." They are not gonna go and find the opportunities for you. So you need to understand that you are the one who is responsible to find out the right opportunities for yourself. So once you find the right opportunity for yourself, like when you're texting, you just go and paste that job ID. Like when you apply for that job, and there will be some unique job ID. So you go and say them, this is the job ID I am interested in. Give a brief intro about yourself, what you are doing from your college or something like that, and provide your resume. So you do not need to like explicitly mention your projects or all those things, because that will be some lengthy messages no one is going to go and read. So you provide the resume, give a brief introduction, mention the job ID. So the same formatted text you send to 15 to 20 people, I think one or two of them will be able to reply. Yeah, this is how you get the reference. So there is no shortcut. This is the thing you need to do. But yeah, like like I personally sometimes ignore some of the referral messages because they do not mention the job ID. They just come and say, "Ma'am, I'm interested in data scientist role. So can you help me with the opportunity?" So I'm completely occupied with my work and all those things. So I cannot go and find the right opportunities for them or like do those things. No. So if they come up with the particular job ID, then I go and give the referral. So this is how the same I think this is the same way works for everyone. I think I have answered your question.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next.
Ma'am,
Hello, ma'am.
can I ask you I make a portfolio for my my details, and I want suggest me you suggest me for this is best or perfect or not perfect. You can ask me,
Sorry, I didn't get your.
ma'am. I make a portfolio website.
Okay.
Uh, there need a changes. You can save me, please.
I mean, if you send me, yeah, I can say, but yeah, like when you make a portfolio, you just can go and like it's better I do like rather than I do the thing, you can go and like find some good links on Google and check your ATS score. You are you aware of the
Ma'am,
ATS
I'm
score?
not a make a resume. I'm make a resume website. Ma'am, can you?
Rudra, Rudra, wait a second. Are you comfortable with Hindi? You can speak in
Yes.
Hindi if you want. Okay,
हाँ
speak in Hindi.
मैम एक्चुअली मैंने ना वेबसाइट बनाई है रिज्यूमे नहीं बनाया रिज्यूमे टाइप का वेबसाइट बनाई है
Okay, so like what does your website do? Like what is it for?
मैंने वेबसाइट के अंदर है ना मैंने काफी सारी चीजें मेंशन की है जैसे कि अबाउट है बाद में स्किल्स है प्रोजेक्ट किया हुआ है उसको भी ऐड करके रखा है और साथ साथ में है ना एक्स्ट्रा कांटेक्ट भी रखा है मैं
Okay,
फ्रीलांसिंग कर रहा हूँ ना उसकी वजह से
I got it. So making a portfolio website, that is fine. Like in some of the companies, they ask for the link. So in that case, you can paste the link. But apart from that, you might need that PDF thing also. Because I'm not sure in all of the companies they allow the like
मैम
link
कैन यू विजिट माय वेबसाइट पोर्टफोलियो
to check whether it's perfect or not.
हाँ
Okay,
हाँ हाँ हाँ
Rudra,
हाँ
Rudra, you can share your website. We will check you and let you know. Okay,
yeah.
we cannot check it right now. Okay.
Hi, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Go ahead.
My name is Alexander, and I have 2 years of experience in hands-on experience in cybersecurity, especially in penetration testing. And I have been in this cybersecurity field for 3 to 4 years. And yeah, I have been an active member of a community for 1.5 years, helping members and other members for in the penetration testing field and helping in the basics of cybersecurity. And I have 6 to 7 months of experience in various internships, like including the InLineX cybersecurity internship. But the problem is that when I do request for some job openings in the cybersecurity, I am not visible. Like I'm not getting any jobs. So, is there any help or is there any insight for this?
Yeah, correct. So currently you are working or you are on your career
No,
break?
no, I am in BTech final year.
Okay, you are in BTech final year. So yeah,
Yeah,
like you are in BTech final year, then like placement will start soon, no? Like on campus, off campus. So you will get lots of opportunities. You just need to like find out the opportunity and apply. And just make sure you make your resume very clear, mention your skills, highlight the keywords, read the job description and mention the keywords. And the other thing I mentioned, like whenever you are mentioning some projects, you must be able to like showcase the numerics through this project I was able to give this percentage of like effective solution scaling something like that. And once you're done with make one page resume, do not provide some unnecessary like things like hobbies and all those things. You do not need to showcase those things. Once you make your one page resume, and you can go and make your resume via like overlap templates like latex templates. And once you're done with making your resume, you just go and check your ATS score, because I have already mentioned no one is gonna like read your resume manually, right?
yeah,
So LLM will do the thing for you. So you just have to showcase the keywords. The LLMs fetch the keywords, right? So you should be able to like fetch those keywords that they are aligning with. So read the job description, find out the keywords, and paste that in your resume. That is how your resume gets shortlisted. And
yeah,
you are in your final year, so there is no worries.
yeah,
Lots
ma'am.
of
The problem is
opportunities are
that
yet to come.
yeah, the problem is that in the campus placement and in the other placement itself, there has been no any kind of cybersecurity or penetration testing kind of job placements. And in the LinkedIn,
Ah,
it is being seen, but it's so difficult to get hired. Like 100 people click this post, and it's so tough
okay.
in this
I
competition.
mean, I don't know if it's the right thing to say or not, but yeah, if you're interested, so in IIT Kanpur, there is
Yeah,
a cybersecurity hub like C3I hub. You can check their website. If there's some opportunities, you can try there. That's a like completely a cybersecurity startup, and they hire fresh graduates for these roles, and there are a lot of opportunities. So I was when I was in IIT Kanpur, I was an integral part of that lab as like project intern, and I've been a student there. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah,
can
also, ma'am,
try.
you have mentioned about that IDS project, right? Intrusion detection system. I have developed an anomaly-based IDS, and my final year project is a hybrid IDS, integrating signature-based and anomaly-based intrusion detection system. Any insights for improving or any kind of
Okay,
improvements in this
signature based and the other one
anomaly-based IDS? Both
anomaly based.
we have in
What you
hybrid.
can do, no, like signature based is kind of outdated nowadays.
Yeah,
So what you can do if you want to, like, if you have time, you really want to like improve that. What you can do is combine these two things in a single component and make it a hybrid, so that the functionality of signature based and the functionality of anomaly based both come in a single thing. And then you can also add some like ML based thing, so that the predictive thing also come into the picture. So that is how we can improve, I believe.
yeah. Okay, thank you.
That makes this more robust.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me,
Yeah, go ahead.
ma'am. Yeah, good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm a BTech pre-final year student,
Okay.
and I've been like interested in penetration testing since second year, and I've been actively contributing my time into doing projects and research on penetration testing and intrusion detection system and IPS also. Ma'am, I want to build a portfolio that will help me land a higher package bracket jobs in the final year placements. And what should I work on to get those packages? Can you help me with that?
Okay, so if you are completely interested with bigger package, which is a very good thing, so your targeted companies must be the ones who are paying well. So, I mean, in all the product-based companies, there is like org, separate org for cybersecurity thing. So obviously you can target Microsoft, you can target Google, Amazon, or in all the companies there is a like dedicated, designated org for like cybersecurity thing, and they pay really well. So you can target that. And what are the other thing you like? Yeah, I mean the first thing I answered, ki all the like big tech giants in the market, they all of them have the like cybersecurity job roles. So you just need to go to their career portals or on LinkedIn. You just need to find out the right opportunities.
Okay, ma'am.
And what are the second thing you asked?
Ma'am, I have another query too. Like for most of the cybersecurity roles, they have been asking for experience. But currently, I'm a pre-final year student, that is third year student. So I don't have any experience apart from 2 to 3 internships that I did in companies for in terms of pen testing and security analyst. So I only possess 4 months of experience in cyber. Ma'am, apologies for the background noise.
No
Currently, I
worries.
only possess 4 months of experience. So how do I gain more experience? Like how do I land those internships or those opportunities for big corporates to get into the roles of cybersecurity?
See, this is a real thing that I know for cybersecurity. Like in most of the companies, they ask for the experience. But yeah, I mean, there are also some fresher roles which I've seen. Like I was telling only, no, in Microsoft there are like threat researcher one, which is similar to SD one, which is a fresher's role. So that role they do not like ask you for the experience. So you just need to find out the right opportunity. So it's not like there is no opportunity which involves freshers role. You just need to find that. But yeah, they are comparatively less. That I agree. But yeah, there are roles, and you are a final year or pre-final year student. So
No,
for
ma'am, I'm
you,
from pre-final year.
so the only thing you can gain experience is doing internship.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, for landing internships too, they have some requirements. I've made some projects like a simple honeypot system, a secure file transfer system, and time-bound encryption systems. What else can I make? Like, what else projects can I make to make sure my
See,
stands
the
out?
three projects you mentioned for me, these are kind of like fundamental projects. Like it's not something. I mean, yeah, you are a fresher, you do not have much experience, but yeah, you try to find out things like where you can use some of the latest technologies, something like that, and which is unique. Like the three things you mentioned, those are already existing. Like right, it's not like you have contributed something or innovated something new. So try to like, I think I know it's like too much to ask, but yeah, if you can like a small contribution to something new which is not existing, or let's say some data breach has happened, you can go reverse engineer and find out the like way how this happens. So it could be a good like forensics project or something like that.
Okay, ma'am. And my final query is that what languages do they expect the freshers to possess for job roles in cybersecurity?
It's not like there is some constraint on the language, but yeah, it's better to like you should. I mean, when you are developing all those things like you mentioned, I think you already know Python. And apart from that, I don't think it's like, I mean, yeah, when you are doing some project, there's like, it's not like there is some must know language. I haven't seen that, because whenever you are writing some solution, there will be 2, 3 options, and you can pick any of those and write your solution. So it's not like you must know something, but yeah, if you are working in cybersecurity, I think you already know Python and all those things. And if it's required, like it's not very tough to, if you already know one language in a good way, then it's not very difficult to know the other. It's like if you already know Python, it's just like syntaxes will get changed in C++. The concept is same only. So yeah, it's not a big.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
If there's a need, you can learn. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Next.
Good
Hi,
evening.
madam.
Um, okay, Raj, go ahead. I can see you are
Hi,
in.
hi, hi,
Yeah.
madam.
Thank you for
Yeah.
opportunity to me. I was worked
Yeah.
in corporate in BPO sectors, so I'm planning to switch my career in AML. So that's why I taken this internship. So if I'm having a 10-month experience, that's okay for landing the full-time job in machine learning.
Sorry, so you were previously working somewhere.
BPO sectors.
Okay, so you were like you completed your BTech and then you did some job for like how much time you do it?
So I having experience for machine learning internship for almost 4 months done. So next I taken for 6 months. See, it's overall experience for 10 months if I'm having. So companies are accepting for the 10 months internship or not. It's okay for company side.
Uh, See, when you are like when you are in your college, if you do some like internship when you are in college, so that is fine. But if you are like completed your college and doing some internship, not full time, I'm not sure how much impact that creates. But yeah, again, you like if you are learning really some good skills and making some good projects, then yeah, that matters. You can apply for the job and for the full-time roles. Yeah, you can.
Okay, so how long it will take for landing full-time job?
No, it's not like there is some strict rule that this much time of experience you need to have. Freshers, like you completed your BTech, right?
But the doesn't care about the previous experience, right?
No.
Only
Yeah,
concern about
yeah, you apply for the freshers role, no? I mean, why to wait?
because of my needs some transition. That's why I taken.
Yeah, that's good. Like, whenever you feel okay, I have learned enough, you just apply and you will land in a good job. It's like you don't need to wait. If you right away, if you feel you are ready, you can just apply for a full-time role.
Okay, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good evening,
Next.
ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, I'm currently pursuing my MTech in second year, ma'am. Computer
Okay.
Networks and Information Security. I had a gap of 10 years,
Okay.
academic gap. How to get job, ma'am? Now I'm a
Like 10
have
years job means complete career break or you are doing
a
something?
break, ma'am. Actually, due to my personal family
Yeah, yeah.
responsibility. After the
Okay, okay. Yeah.
I didn't done any job previous, ma'am. I completed in 2013 ECE branch. After that, I joined 6 months cybersecurity course. After that, I joined MTech in computer networks and information security, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, like you can apply for the job roles. Like you already have your BTech and you are doing your MTech. So yeah, in your MTech there will be like your placement session. You are in second year, so your placement will
Yes,
start.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Because
might
placements
have
was
started.
due to because of gap. There is no placements for me, ma'am. That's why.
Oh, okay. Then you can apply off
Uh,
campus.
okay. Ma'am, which course is better for me according to my case, ma'am? I
No,
want to
like
join
if
in cybersecurity.
you for sure you can join cybersecurity. See, if you're applying in a good company, they maintain something called inclusivity. So
Okay.
even if you are having career gap or something, there could be any reason, right? So if you are like a eligible candidate, they will not reject you for something like you have a
Okay.
career gap or something like that. Just make sure the role you are applying for, you are like eligible for that role. Let's say you're applying for a cybersecurity analyst somewhere. So you write the job, read the job description, and you ask yourself, am I eligible
Okay.
for this? If not,
Okay.
then like go and prepare yourself and then apply. It's not a
Okay.
constraint. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am. Myself Shalin. So I'm audible now.
Yeah, yeah, you're audible. Go ahead.
So, ma'am, I'm a certified ethical hacker. I'm in my final year now, BTech in cybersecurity. So, how should I start my career as a blue team or a red team? Like, I'm interested in pen testing. So, like, how should I
Just
exactly?
a sec. Your voice is echoing. I don't know. I'm not completely able to understand what you are saying. Yeah, can you please repeat or go to some like, some places where the noise is less? Because I don't know if uh, your issue or due to my, I don't know. I was not able
Yes,
to like
Kriti,
it
it
was,
is for me too. Yes, yes. So,
yeah,
Rani, you can type it for in the chat box. We'll let you know, okay?
Am I audible now?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
you're audible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, ma'am, currently I have been certified as an ethical hacker from EC Council. So, I have completed the exam, and I am in my like final year of my BTech cybersecurity. So, how should my start my career, ma'am? As a blue team, as a red team. So, how should exactly start my cybersecurity career?
What excites you, blue team or red team?
Like I'm interested in pen testing as a junior pen testing, but it's very difficult to get a pen testing job role without experience. So
Yeah, I mean, see, the thing is, it's not with only cybersecurity. Like if you're applying for SD, data scientist, all those things, you cannot explicitly mention, I want to work on these projects, right? You will like get some opportunities for a specific title or specific role. And under that, all those like different projects will come. So once you join the organization, you can also switch the projects, but yeah, initially it will get assigned to you whatever they decide by whatever they would decide. So I don't think going to that blue team, red team thing is in our hand. So like you apply for like you are in BTech final year, so apply you better you apply for like some freshers role in cybersecurity. And once you join the organization, you explore whatever the projects that's going on, and as per your interest, you can switch.
So, ma'am, is there any advantage of the certified ethical hacker certificate like in the cybersecurity?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Thank you.
see,
Yeah.
there are two people who are applying for the same role, and you are having the certification, and the other one he doesn't have. So it will make more impact, no?
Hello.
Yeah, Ayush, go ahead.
This side Aish. So, ma'am, I'm currently completed my cybersecurity course. So, please suggest me how to start my career and get a job for fresher. I am currently fresher and non-tech background.
Which background? Non-tech
Uh,
background.
yeah, ma'am.
So, what are the courses you did? Like your bachelor is in which field?
English, bachelor's in English.
Bachelor in?
English.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Again, like you did some certification in cybersecurity,
No, ma'am.
and
Currently,
now.
just organization and institute to complete my cybersecurity course. So,
Mhm.
right now, complete to how to start my career, and I am currently fresher to how to get a job.
Yeah, I mean, for you, you just find out the opportunities in the company. Like, you can find some good opportunities on LinkedIn or something like that. So, whatever interest you just go and read the job description, then ask yourself whether you are like eligible for the job or not. If yes, apply. If not, learn where you are lagging, learn those things, then reapply, and yeah,
So, ma'am,
it will
I'm
do.
currently looking for job for starting just like module to network security. So I'm currently start now. It's my opinion to start from technical roles, just like technical support and technical engineer. Then after all, moving for SOC engineer and
Yeah, yeah.
what?
If you want to become like technical support and technical engineer, finding that is, I think, I mean, they're in everywhere they need like technical support and technical engineer. So it's not that difficult. I mean, hiring procedure is itself is not that difficult, what I believe. So there are like plenty of opportunities. You just need to find those out.
Currently, I'm searching technical support. So much more job in night shift and US shift. So
No, but if you take night shifts in India, you will get some extra pay. You can take that.
yeah. But not approved me this company. I don't know why, but I'm currently living in Delhi. So
Mhm.
why not company selected me in for technical support and network engineer? Can you
I
improve?
don't, I mean, I don't know why you are finding it hard to find a job for technical support because, like, all the sectors are, let's leave IT sector only. All the sectors wherever laptop is used, computers are used, they need technical support. So
Yeah,
that's kind of
I don't. What is difference between technical support and customer support? Can you please explain? I don't understand.
Mm, if you are working on a technical support thing, customer will come to you. So basically, these are the
And
same things, synonyms.
oh, okay.
So there are plenty of opportunities. You don't need to worry much.
Can you please tell
Like
me any courses?
I mean, how can I find you? Like, you need to search on LinkedIn. What you can do, you just go and search with that technical support filter. Yeah, or you can search on Naukri.com. So,
Can you
yeah,
please
this
tell
is
me how to right way to searching job on LinkedIn, Naukri.com, right
I use
way?
I use you can
Yeah.
type the query in the chat box or through WhatsApp. We will let you know about that. This is not the query like we are how to get in the Naukri and degree. So kindly ask the question that is relevant to this topic. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
thank you.
Okay. Okay, guys, you can ask your question right now.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Satyam
Yeah,
Kadu,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I have done my BC, and I am now in my first year of MCA. I'm doing it from Pune.
Good.
I
Okay.
wanted to ask that as a first year, I am interested in cybersecurity, but I want to be I want to work in IT infrastructure like servers, network engineer, as the Ayush said earlier. So
Mm-hmm.
what do you think I should do in my first year so I can actually not a high paying job, but actually I can get the role. I just want to get into the industry. So what should I do to get in, or what should I do in my first year, or what topics or what tools I should focus on?
You focus on your thesis. Make a thesis that is like give solution to a real world problem. So you're in your MCA, right? You must I think you have to write some thesis, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do.
Yeah, yeah. So like make a very good thesis, make out a paper out of it, make a paper out of it, and publish it in a very good conference. And if you have you started working on your thesis?
No, ma'am. I'm actually busy with
Ah,
my
okay.
midterms and all, but I'm working
Mhm.
on my project also, so that's why.
Yeah, so if you're doing masters, no, so in that case, your thesis gets the most importance. So, and if you're able to like publish a paper, that's a plus. And whenever you are like writing some thesis, it shouldn't be something like that is already existing. So that's what thesis means. So you must contribute to some real world problem, and as per your interest, you have to write some, read some papers and find like get the idea that what's the existing problem, then come up with the solution. So that is how you do in your masters.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Thank you. I get it.
Thank you.
Good evening, Ravi this side.
Hey, hi.
Yeah, I have a question. Actually, currently working in dairy industry, and I have more than 7 years of work experience in
Uh,
analytics
Sorry, you are
and
working in
dairy industry.
dairy
Dairy,
industry. Okay, okay.
yes.
Yeah.
And I'm working in basically I have experience in data analytics, and I wanted to move into the transition into data science. So I have
Uh,
completed the course as well. But
mhm.
the real time project they are asking for whenever I go for the interview or somewhere. So I don't have experience,
Yeah.
and in our
Uh,
organization I have done to a some extent, but mm, it means IT organization, IT department is different. But I wanted to move into transition into IT, but they are not providing me uh, this. So I'm looking for the internship. Is there any option, something like that, anywhere?
yeah. So that is what I was going to say. Like, if you want to switch to data scientist role, they will obviously ask you for the projects that is like that aligns with data science thing. And as you are working in dairy industry, so for you, I would suggest you take some good courses that is for that is like beginner friendly data science courses that are like beginner friendly. So you make a project while you learn. So there are some good like training programs or courses where they teach you, and by the end of the course they will make you some like project or something like that. So that is something you can try.
So that is the academic project I have completed, but they are asking for the real life, real time examples for the company.
Yeah.
They are
So
asking for.
I am also not saying about academic project. Matlab, what I am trying to say is there will be, see, I mean, when you, without knowing the base, you cannot contribute to a world project, right? So once you take some course and do some hands-on, whatever they teach you, then you get some insight. Okay, that's how a project can be built. So you get some idea. So to get some idea, to get that base, first you need to know those things. Once you are like done with that, then you'll get some idea how to like contribute to some real world project, real world problem. So something like that. And if you're comfortable, may I know what's your background is like? Is it BTech or what you did?
Non-technical actually,
Okay.
non-technical actually, and I have also completed the course from University of Texas and
Mhm.
from Great Lakes, and I have already completed 1 year course for postgraduate program
Okay.
in artificial
Wha-
intelligence and machine learning.
One. So, what are the things you learned? Like, have you learned any programming language or got some idea about machine learning and those things?
Yes, I have learned a lot of things related to supervised learning, unsupervised learning, SQL. I have already knowledge in SQL, Python. I am
Yeah,
using
yeah. So,
Matplotlib, Seaborn. Yes, a
if you
lot
already
of
have
things I
the
have learned.
base, then you can like start find out some like cutting technology and some real world problem. Make a GitHub profile and make build a project and put it there. So that is how you showcase your skill. If you have the base, then you can like contribute and make yourself a good project too. There are like hundreds of ideas that are available. If you are not able to come up with the idea on your own, then you can go and ask Gemini or ChatGPT what are the cutting edge
Yes,
technologies or something like that. Yeah, that is how you
yeah,
do.
sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Geetu, you raise your hand. You can ask your question, right? Geetu.
Sorry, Gitu. Yeah, Gitu, please go ahead if you have some question.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Basically, I have one question.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm second year computer science student. So, what exact skills or course should I pursue to become industry ready in cybersecurity?
You are in second year. So for you, like you will apply for the freshers role. So you you can learn the basic cybersecurity things. Have you attended the session that I took recently? Like I told what are the things that you would need to learn, like VAPT thing and all those things, digital forensics. So those are the things that you can explore.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone?
Guys, if you have any question, let us know right now, or we can wrap up. Come on. Kriti, if you want to share some experience about your job, how did you get it in Microsoft, you can say it now. After that, we can wrap it.
Sorry, can you please repeat?
I said, like, you can say your experience now, how to get it in the Microsoft, how did you get in, what kind of question did they ask? So we can, after that, you know.
Okay, so for me, it was a on-campus placement. Microsoft visited IIT Kanpur, and I think during this time in November, there was some online assessment. First, my resume got shortlisted for the online assessment, and then there was that online assessment where I was asked, like a CP, there was asked, and somehow I was able to pass all the test cases, and then there come the shortlisting for the interview. So in IIT Kanpur and most of the like old IITs, they maintain that thing, like all the ways online assessment, they happen during November, and from November 30th midnight, the interviews start. So that is November 30th midnight. It's like 1st December 12 a.m. So that is called day zero. So day zero or day one for shift. So, the placement team, they decide whichever company that comes on day zero, which comes on day one, something like that. So Microsoft came on day zero, that is 30th November midnight, or you can say 1st December 12 a.m. So I had shortlisting for Microsoft, Google, and Qualcomm. So there in interview, there were two rounds. The first round was DSA round, and it was like it was kind of hybrid. The first round for me was online. So there was in IIT there was some designated places where we were supposed to go and give the interview. So for the first round, it was a 50 minutes round, and I was asked some question, and again it was like they provided some ID, and I was supposed to code. Then there again, I was able to like pass all the test cases. And right after I finished my round one, then the volunteers came and said you are shortlisted for the second round. And for me, the second round was offline. So the recruiters came, and it was kind of very lengthy interview. It lasted for more than 1.5 hours. And there, like, there was a deep discussion on my projects, and one system design question I was asked, and there was again some DSA problem. So yeah, that is how. And there was no HR round for Microsoft. And by the morning 8 a.m., I got a call that I got shortlisted, and my profile was blocked so that I cannot sit for further placements. So yeah, this is what my experience was.
Okay, that's great. Okay. So, guys, if you have any question, you can ask right now, or we can meet in the next session. Okay. Anyone? Do you have any question? You can ask right now, or we can later.
Okay, I think no one has any questions.
Yes.
So yeah,
Since no
bye
one.
bye everyone.
Okay.
Bye bye. Good night.
Okay. This means you can stop the recording.